Well, this was not on my agenda for today. Only one way to find out. You just did it. Are you working on the mower? You got your tools, you're working on the mower? Your tool being a spoon. You think Paige needs help with the tractor? Come on. Come on, let's go help her. I got you. Come on. Here. I got. Oops. Kicked your shoe off. You got it working, bud? Ready to go? Got a loose spring, huh? Spare parts. Make it go-go? That's up to you, bud. Can you make it go-go? So what are you doing?
Well, there's a big hook from here all the way to up here. And I'm trying to get it off.
Oh.
And I'm trying to clean all the tires on the tractor.
Oh boy.
It's taking a lot of work by myself. So if anybody can help me, I'll let you know when I'm done.
What about your brother? Can he come help?
They have to be stronger than me or as strong as me
Oh, okay.
to do it.
I think he's gonna try and come help you anyway.
And we begin with breaking news. You are looking live right now at the wildfire west of Firth. This is the Lavaside fire, about 4 miles west of Firth right now at the 5 o'clock hour. We are here in the Firth River Bottoms. I'm Todd Kuntz, live here with my photographer Dave Barrington, and have you here. We are on River Bottoms Road. We can't go past here because of safety reasons. Again, we're west of Firth, off of Highway 91. Now, you tell me you have had some evacuations.
Yes, 700 north, we asked the people to leave because the fire was coming up close at 550 east, which is off 700. And now we have River Road closed, but it's just to get the emergency vehicles in and out and keep all the looky-loos out of the way so we can get the fire trucks where they need to be.
Okay, so 700 north is just to the far side of this field. Dave, as you look across this stubble field where the pivot line is, on the other side to the south there, in fact, you can see the helicopter just took a water dump over to that side of the fire. That is 700 north. So on the west side, the sheriff says they blocked it off at River Road, and on the east side, they blocked it off at 550 east.
That road.
So you have had one house catch fire?
We have. I heard on the fire radio that the roof was on fire.
People at that house not home at the time, you know about the occupants at all, or the owners?
I don't believe that anybody's in the house. The firefighters were saying that that was empty, so they were just working on trying to get the roof fire out.
Okay. The big, like right now, the big darker plume of smoke, this is getting into juniper, cottonwood. Is it on both sides of the river?
It is on both sides of the river. Again.
We haven't talked about how big this fire was, or is. This morning it was right around 200 acres, according to the BLM. There's an update just a while ago.
Yeah, it's now over 500 acres of burned ground.
So it is growing, but like I said earlier, this wind, since we've been here, notice that right now, there's hardly any wind. Then it picks up, and it's changing direction. That's a problem for the firefighters.
Yeah, it is, because when we first got here, the smoke was blowing on us, and the cinders and all that was getting on your clothes and everything else, and now the wind's obviously shifted completely away from us.
At last check from a BLM spokesperson, and the information that we've been given is that 500 acres So it has grown since this morning when it was estimated at 200. Snake River, it seems to be getting a little closer to us.
It does seem to be getting a little bit closer to us. We may have to evaluate our position when we're done here.
And you've got this blocked off here. You've told me earlier if the fire were to come north, it would come right through this bend right here along the river.
That's correct.
Well, this was not on my agenda for today. We got a wildfire that has jumped the river, and now the winds are blowing it towards one of our fields. Luckily, we haven't planted it yet, but it's got trees on 3 sides of it, and it's still in stubble. So I'm kind of hanging tight here by the pump. We've got the pivot walking away from the tree line. If we need to fire it up and get some water on the ground, we can do that, but it's smoke's getting dark. So there's our herd of looky-loos. Local PD's got the road blocked off. The river's just through those trees. Let's jump from the other side of the river to this side. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm starting to see flames jumping through the trees. Right where that dark smoke is.
Yes, Rachel, let's bring you up to speed on that. There have been some evacuations. I'll get the information from the sheriff here momentarily. The fire itself has crept further to the north where we're at because the plumes of smoke have gotten a little closer. The latest information, this double field, there's a pivot line that goes right along this strand of cottonwood trees, and the farmer has moved the pivot line away from the trees and has offered to turn on the water. He's got the water on here, and it's just started here in just the last couple minutes.
First got here, the smoke was actually blowing in our face, and now as you can see, it's kind of shifted to the west and has gotten out of here a little bit, so it's nice for us, but I'd feel bad for the firefighters.
Okay, we'll let you get back to what you need to do there. That's the latest from here. We'll get an update from Michael on those winds and the forecast. Rachel, I'll send things back.
Valve on that drop line broke or was stolen, I'm not sure which, so I got it tied up in a knot to see if we can get this pivot to pressurize, because something's not right, because it's only building a few pounds of pressure and it should be a whole lot higher. My farmerized hose clamp is working just right, but now the fire is gone from the corner down here clear up into here, and I just had a fire crew going down the road.